Okay, guys, so ShadPS4 has been updated now. It's been a few days since the release. Um, ShadPS4 is, to me, it's a little bit hit and miss. I have downloaded before and played around with it, and found that it was just crashing too much to me. So that's why I'm not gonna show you footage of games running on it because of that. Now, this update is really exciting. The ShadPS4 team excited to announce the release of ShadPS4 version 0.16.0, our largest update to date. This release delivers major improvement across emulation accuracy, graphics, audio input, handling, user experience, platform support, and developer infrastructure. With hundreds of changes from dozens of contributors, version 16 represents another significant step toward further gains compatibility and more complete PS4 emulation experience, which is really nice knowing that they're still are keeping this thing alive. The highlights here: new configuration system introduces the foundation of a new configuration architecture. This modernized system simplifies settings management, improvement, game specified configurations handling, and lays the groundwork for future features. The migration is also included save and trophy migration support to help users transition smoothly from previous versions. Initial OpenAL audio back, a major milestone for the project, is the introduction of an OpenAL based audio back. This work establishes more flexible and portable audio foundation for future improvement while continuing the expanded compatibility with the PS4 audio functionality. Camera support begins. Initial camera emulation support has landed, brings us closer to the supporting titles application that rely on the PlayStation camera functionality. Um, I think Gran Turismo had camera function. I know I never got the camera for it. I know there's some games that had them, but not really something that I don't see this being like a huge feature, honestly. Local multiplayer support, one of the most requested features finally here. Multiple users can now enjoy supported games together through the new local multiplayer infrastructure, further expanding gameplay possibility with the emulator. Um, really, this wasn't on that from the start. That's weird, right? That you couldn't do local multiplayer from the start. Really, that's weird. I'm pretty sure quite a lot of the other emulators have it already from the start, so I don't know why that doesn't have it. Big Picture Mode, the brand new Big Picture Mode provides a console-like experience and living room setup. The interface includes dedicated settings, integration, game folder management, and several quality of life improvements. That is actually good. Big Picture Mode, um, Big Picture Mode to me is kind of like a hit or miss. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Just depends on the emulator. I like to use it on PCSX too. But when it comes to Dolphin and all the other emulators that I have, I just don't use it. Screenshots, okay, we can take screenshots. HTTP library progress. A substantial amount of work has been completed on the PS4 networking stack, with the first large implementation stages of the HTTP subsystem handling in this release. These additional improvement compatibility with games applications that depend on online communication. That is good. Okay, so this is what you guys are gonna be interesting of graphics and rendering. Graphics emulation received extensive work through the release cycle. Improved Vulkan stability. Numerous Vulkan fixes address validation errors, synchronization issues, resources, destruction, order problems, swap chain handling, and representation stability. These changes significantly reduce crashes and improve reliability across the wide range of hardware. That's good to know. Memory and synchronization improvement. Several fixes target GPU synchronization hazard and stale GPU memory handling rate and right after write scenarios, image, layout, transition, memory protection, updates. Together, these changes improve rendering correctness, reduce graphical corruption. Minimap texture improvement, that is good because if you have played games that have minimap in PCX2, you know that for a long time those mini maps have problems. Like sometimes the map will be over here and the background of the map or the side of the map will be like over here. So it's good seeing that that got resolved here. Expanded Neo GPU instruction coverage, shaders recompiler, and GCN decoder received major upgrades, including support for new VOP3 instruction definition, SDA instruction, additional Neon spatial ALU instructions, float 16 packet, integrated packet, date manipulated instruction, new minimal, max, medium operation, expanded test cover for GCN instruction decoding. This additional improvement compatibility with titles that heavily utilize PlayStation Pro Neo. Yes, that is the important thing. That now it used to be like, hey, you're running a PlayStation 4. Now you're pretty much running a PS4 Pro. Really awesome that they're doing that. So if you have a high-end PC or mid PC, you're basically taking advantage of the power that you have right now. Support for combination geometry and tessellation pipeline support has been expanded for more advanced pipeline configuration, including additional tessellation and geometry shader combination required by modern PS4 titles. Okay, audio improvements. Additional new Open AL back audio 3D function has been expanded. Trophy sound playback no longer depends on the STL mixer. Several AVP players and video decoding fixes improve multimedia playback, improve stream duration, calculation, and error handling. It's good. So this one is also important. Damn, we're still not even halfway down. That's a lot. Input and control enhancement. Controller supports continuous local multiplayer support. Multiple DualShock compatibility fixes. Improved depth zone defaults. Touch input edge case fix. TV remote support correction. New option to swap the enter button between cross and circle. Improve pad information reporting. Several Unity engines, titles, and games have such as Strife Club also benefits from inputting regression fixes included in this release. So this is the user experience, so you can see the trophy, notification, translation updates, easy mod folders, which is always, this is always good. Make it easy so you can put the mods in there. Platform support. This release improved portability across operating systems, initial x64 FreeBSD support, additional POSIX compatibility support, improved GNU Linux and Mac file handling. That is good because I did run into this problem when I was using it, testing it out quite a few updates back. Min W64 compensation fixes, Fedora 54 and Clan 22 build fixes, expanded Nix development environment support of the Molten VK integration. And here are the core emulator improvements, significant amount of engineering, focus on stability. So pretty much, you know, rest safety improvement, race condition fixes, memory overlap fixes, memory mapping correction, address space management improvement, thread implementation fixes, kernel signal handling improvement, better logging infrastructure throughout SPDL migration, enhanced error reporting diagnostics, expanded automated testing infrastructure using Google Tests. This change will improve the overall emulation reliability and make future development easier. Okay, so that is pretty good. And more compatibility improvement. So, MP trophy, AP, Atun MP app content, video out, audio 3D, system service, POSIX, kernel pad, camera, HTTP, network realization function. If you're wondering what is audio 3D, that is for their, if you're using the PlayStation Pulse headsets, those have 3D audio, spatial audio pretty much. If you know anything about, you know, the Apple headphones, pretty much what they use. So that is being implemented there. So yeah, that is a long list. Now here are all the downloads. Link down in the description. But yeah, that's a lot to go through. I think, like I said, the most important thing here is that it is more stable. It's not gonna be 100% stable. And the PS pro feature. This is a game changer, because if they can get this to work properly, dude, uh, you're gonna be able to take advantage of it if you have a really nice PC. You're really gonna be able to. And the thing is, I know what you're gonna say, Zero. Are you gonna download it and stuff? And I say, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll think about it. The thing is that I already have a PS4, and the thing is, me and for some reason, man, PS4. Those controllers do not like me. Do not like me. I have two of them, and they're both dead. Yeah, they're both freaking dead. They both died, and it sucks. And I still have my old PS4. I haven't modded it yet. I've been lazy about that, which is why you guys aren't seeing any footage of that. But hey, I hope you enjoyed the footage of my, Figma Bloodborne figures, which I'm pretty sure that's the game everybody wants. That's the game that, if there's a game of the modern era that deserves a PC port, it's that one. It's Bloodborne. I love Bloodborne. I played through it a bunch of times. Darn it. Please, somebody make a PC port of that. Or if this emulator continues getting better and better, hopefully we can play it flawlessly in 4 freaking K, 60 to 100 frames per second, crispy, textures that look beautiful. With online play, oh man, one can dream. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.